Thank you, Whitney. In today's Health Alert, a routine blood test called a complete blood count, or CBC, may do more than provide general health info. A new study revealing it could help catch serious diseases earlier by focusing on a marker called a set point. Here to explain is our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, and we're talking about what exactly is a set point.
Yeah, it's important, right? So most people are familiar with the blood test CBC. It measures your red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. And it helps doctors like myself spot things like anemia, infections, and even things like leukemia. Now, CBC results vary from person to person, but they're usually compared to a one-size-fits-all range. But that could soon change. Now, a study of over 25,000 people found that each of us has our unique set points for blood cell levels. So what are all these set points? Well, think of them as the usual range your body stays around. They're pretty specific to you and can stay stable for 20 years or more. And by focusing on these individual markers, doctors may actually catch early signs of disease, even if you feel perfectly healthy.
Yeah, so what diseases might this help to prevent or identify? Any examples?
Yeah, absolutely. So this test can actually help doctors spot or predict diseases like heart problems, Simon, and type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, kidney disease, serious stuff. So for example, low hemoglobin, and that's what happens when a protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen, that could mean a higher risk of heart attacks or strokes. High white blood cell levels could point to a greater chance of developing, for example, diabetes. The number of red blood cells in your blood can help detect kidney disease, and even the size of your red blood cells could show a risk for example, irregular heart rhythms or even osteoporosis. What's really interesting is this, that researchers also found that this test can help calculate a person's overall risk for dying. Healthy folks with extremely high or low blood counts were linked to a 10-year death risk that were variable by more than 5%. And these set points identified over 20% of these participants with a 2 to 5% higher risk of developing major diseases like heart disease and diabetes. So we need more research, right? But these findings to me are pretty amazing. They suggest that by recognizing and tracking these set points, doctors like myself could identify people at higher risk, and that's the key. Then we can step in early to prevent or manage these health issues, and that could help folks live longer and healthier lives. Not just longevity, but live good lives that are disease-free.
Great work by those researchers coming up with all of this to try and help people stay healthier and live longer.
With a relatively simple test that people can afford too.
Yeah. Doc, thank you so much.
My pleasure, of course.
This week on the Dr. Nandi Show, the media's portrayal of women can shape how young girls view themselves, often impacting self-esteem. Well, a clinical psychologist is going to join Dr. Nandi to discuss why this happens and what society can do to help foster confidence in the next generation. Tune in Sunday at 2:30 a.m.